You mean to tell me I'm bending over backwards for you and you can't do the minimum for me? What's going on, amazing people? It's your girl Naja and I am here, okay? You guys, welcome to one of many videos we're going to be talking about breakups, okay? So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to heal from a breakup with prayer when you're the one that left the relationship, okay? Y'all, one might say, well, why do you need healing from a relationship when you're the one that left? Obviously, I didn't want to leave, right? Exactly. So just because you left a relationship, that does not mean that you don't need healing, okay? Having to be forced out of a relationship when you really love somebody and you have to leave them, that shit hurts. Like, that hurts. Of course, you need some type of healing on how to process this situation. Life is hard. Life can get tough. So let's talk about it, okay? Y'all, I went through this before. Okay, I was with my first love when I was like 17, right after high school, and we met, and I mean years. This is my first love, my first everything, okay? And I had to leave after like 6 years, okay? After like 6 years, I had to leave. And what's crazy about that is that year 2, I knew we wasn't going to be together forever, but I was so in love and I didn't know how. I did not know how to leave. That's how I ended up with 4 more years officially. And y'all, my life is crazy. But let's talk about it because I had to do a lot of prayer and God has really helped me out through that situation because that was a really big chunk out of my life that I spent with this person. So yeah, let's talk about it. There were certain things that I had to pray for because I needed some help, okay? So if you don't know me, I am Naja, the founder of Invincible Motivation Apparel. These are my 2 recent hoodies that just came out, and this is one of my t-shirts. My brand came from me going through a heartbreak, y'all. My last ex, he left me. I was heartbroken. I created a brand so I can help you get through your heartbreak. Okay, so just a little bit of backstory about me and my first love, my first ex. We got together, like I said, at 17 years old, and I was madly in love. All right. So if you've ever had a first love, okay, tell me what that experience was like. Trying to leave that person, okay? Like, how did the relationship go? Because like when you experience something like love for the first time and you have no knowledge of like life, like it's crazy the shit you'll fall for, okay? Like, but I fell in love with this person, and by year 2, like, you know, when you fall in love with somebody, you just marriage goals, children goals. But like by year 2, I knew like this is not it. Like this is, we're not gonna be together forever if he continues to act this way. But I was so in love I couldn't leave. Let me tell y'all, between me and you, I was hurt, but I couldn't leave, and it got so bad. I thought of a plan to get rid of him and because I'm not going to jail. Okay, and I'm like, bitch, if you're thinking like this, you have to go. Like, there's no reason for you to still be in this relationship if you're thinking like this, okay? No, ma'am. I went through so much bullshit with this guy, and I had to do a lot of healing. I'm not gonna lie, I had me and God, and this is not one of those situations like when you need help, then you call on God. No, like, I already, you know, talk to God and believe in God, but I needed a little extra help at this time, okay? And there were certain things that I prayed for, and we're gonna go over these things, okay? So if you're going through a similar situation, please go ahead and leave me a comment below, because I am here for you. Whether you're a female or a male, okay, it don't even matter. I just so happen to have a male ex. Let's get into some of the things that I prayed for while trying to heal from a breakup. One of the things that I asked God for was to help me heal my brokenness. When I tell you, I was so broken. Like, I was so low as a person. It was just hard to even maneuver throughout the day, because it's like, I just felt so down about myself. Like, this is my life. This is what it's going to be. I had nothing left to give. I had nothing to give to my family. Like, I had nothing left to give to my job. I had nothing to give to myself. Like, I was literally walking around like a zombie. Like, just there because I have a routine of, you know, where I got to go, what I got to do. But I was not here, you know. So I wanted to heal the brokenness, because that's not a way to live. Like, I don't want to be broken. I want to be whole. I want to be full. I want to be happy. Because I gave so much to this relationship, at my breaking point, like, I had nothing left. Like, I was so drained mentally, physically, emotionally, that I was just completely dead inside. Like, honest. Like, seriously. Like, I don't know if you know how that feel, but it's just very, like, you know, it's hard to explain, but yeah. So I was very broken from that relationship, and I had to pray to God to help me heal from my brokenness, because sis, brother, cousin, whoever you are watching this video, we needed to get it together. So another thing that I prayed to God to help me heal from, y'all, was to not answer that motherfucking phone, yo. Because I was still in love with him. Well, I'm not gonna say that. At that point, I was no longer in love. I still had love for him. Because once again, I was so broken. I had nothing for nobody, not even myself. Because I still had love for him, and always thought in the back of my mind that 1% that he was going to do better, say the right thing, actually do the right thing. Every time he called, I'd answer. Like, he'd call, and I'd be like this. Like, bitch, you know, you're not supposed to be answering this phone. You know, you ain't supposed to be talking to him. You know, if you answer this phone, you gonna go right back. And then what I do? Hello. It was a cycle that I needed to break, okay? Because I was getting nowhere. I was steady in the same thing. You're not gonna do right, I'm gonna leave, and then I leave, he calls, and then I'm right back, okay? He may do good for a little bit and then stop, and then we're right back in the same freaking situation. So yeah, I had to, and I don't want to hear y'all say, well, you should have blocked him, okay? Because no, I didn't want to block him. Okay, I did not want to block him. One of the reasons why I didn't want to block him was because I wanted to see how many times he'll actually attempt to keep trying. Like, am I the only one who's done that before? Like, let me see if you're even going to try to change or call me back or get it together. And then the second reason was I wanted to challenge myself. Like, Naj, you know what you're not supposed to do and what you're supposed to do. You know you're not supposed to answer this phone. Don't do it. That helped me gain so much strength, because I just wasn't, like, falling for it. And when I tell y'all, he was like my kryptonite. Like, mind you, I spent almost 10 years with this guy. Okay? 6 years, like, officially, but, like, I still kept dib-dabbing even after. I hate to say it, but, like, I was literally a main chick and became a side chick. How did that happen? I don't know. But let's move on to number 3, okay? I even changed his name in my phone to do not answer. Do not answer. That way, when my phone rang, it said, do not answer, okay? That helped a little bit, but I still knew who was calling. But for the third thing that I pray for while trying to heal from my breakup is help me heal from his dependency. Y'all, being so young, honest, I didn't have that much guidance when it came to relationships. And so I wound up in love with this person and becoming so dependent on them. It was ridiculous. Y'all, it got so bad I couldn't do nothing by myself. I didn't want to do laundry by myself. I didn't even want to get my nails done by myself. Now just picture this man in the nail salon or in the car waiting for me to get my nails done. That's ridiculous. Like, Naj, for real. But it got that bad. It got that bad for me, and I had to break it. So once I left, I was so dependent on him being around and available that I didn't want to do anything for myself. And that's not how the world works. So, and I actually remember going to do my own laundry, like after I officially left. Like, I had a little anxiety, but like I worked my way through it, you know. Just thinking back, like, that's so crazy that I depended on him that much. Like, I was that stuck. I was that stuck to him, you know. That's just crazy. I had to break the dependency cycle. And let me tell y'all, one time, quick story. So one time we had a real bad snowstorm where there was ice everywhere. Everything shut down. Nothing was open. I worked at Walmart at the time, and I literally lived 5-6 minutes not even away from Walmart. I was so dependent on him. I went to the town back where he lived, which he lived 10 minutes back, got him to come and be with me at Walmart because I was low-key afraid, you know, of the storm and the weather and being out by myself, even though it was much of a higher risk going to get him. Cause like what? Like, girl, what? But yeah, while I'm getting to Walmart, they closed. Nobody called me. I didn't get the memo that the store was shutting down. I was the only cashier that showed up. And then I had to take him back home, which was like, I want to say like 15 minutes, and then come home. Like, that's crazy. Like, I was doing too much. I was doing way too much. Okay, so the fourth thing that I prayed for was to gain self-love and to build my self-esteem. I was so low. I'm not gonna lie, back in the day, I thought I was ugly. Like, I didn't have good self-esteem. And it didn't help that he told me no one would want to be with me. No one would put up with my mess, which I don't even know what mess he's talking about. But no one else would want me. And I low-key believed it. Like, just thinking back, like, yo, what? I low-key believed that nobody else in this world would want me. Like, seriously. I was going to school full-time. I was working full-time. Like, I didn't cheat. I wasn't in the streets. I wasn't doing drugs. I wasn't, like, all over the place. And, like, I just thinking back, it's like, whoa, what? But yeah, y'all. Honestly, like, if I loved myself, I would have known that I deserve more than this. Like, I don't need to be putting up with this. Him telling me that, like, that's wild crazy. Like, let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Like, am I tripping? Like, the fuck? Before I get into the next thing that I pray for when trying to heal from a relationship that I left, if you have a story to tell, please do not hesitate to email me your story about a time where you was in a toxic, crazy, wild, crazy relationship and you've overcome and left, okay? You will be featured on my YouTube channel here, a part of Invincible Chronicles. I've got some story times already available, so please check it out. So whoever sends me an email of their Invincible story will then be entered into a raffle, and at the end of the month, I will pull a name and someone will get a free Invincible T-shirt, okay? I will leave more information in the description box, okay? So the fifth thing that I pray for while leaving a toxic relationship is to heal my broken heart. Have you ever experienced a broken heart? I mean, it will tear your ass up, okay? I am not playing. Having a broken heart is different from just being broken. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, you don't know how to function, you know? It's like, imagine loving somebody and they just won't do right. Like, your heart is broken. It's like I can't really describe it. Like, if you've ever had a broken heart and can describe it, leave it in the comments, because for me, it's pain. Like, for real, it's straight up and down pain. Like, I love you so much and I put everything, like, I put you first above me, and you treat me like shit. Like, that shit hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you mean to tell me I'm bending over backwards for you and you can't do the minimum for me? That shit hurts. Like, and it'll make you sick. Like, I wanted the relationship so bad, but everything, just because you want it, that don't mean it's good for you, pretty much. Like, I had to get up every day with a broken heart, being broken, low self-esteem, and still had to keep pushing. Like, do you know how hard that shit is? That, boy. Let's move on, okay? The sixth thing that I prayed for when I left the relationship is, help me heal from the cycle of going back. When I tell you, I gave this man so many chances. It got to the point where after I officially left the relationship, like, the relationship part is over. So now we're free to do, you know, to be with whoever, right? I would still give him another chance at just being cordial, cool, respectable people, and he would still do me wrong. Still. Like, you knew we had a history of you not paying me back, so you would say his magical words, you're thinking of the past, let the past go. So I'll say, okay, I'll give you another chance, and then guess what happens? He don't pay me back. Like, come the fuck on. It's just cycle of BS all the time. Like, come on. Like, and because I loved him so much and wanted it to work so bad, I gave him the chance, because in my mind, I'm like, well, maybe this is the time. Maybe this is the time he's going to change. Maybe this is the next, this chance he's going to do right. No, this chance he's going to do right. Okay, well, he didn't do right this chance. Or he didn't do right the 73 other chances. Maybe the 74th would be good, right? No. Y'all. Like, I had to pray for God to seriously help me stop the cycle. Like, open my eyes. Look at what he's doing and not what he's saying. He can say anything, okay? This is when I really learned that actions speak louder than words. He can say whatever he want to say, but what is he doing? Is he actually doing it? No. No, he wasn't. And like I said, this dude was like my kryptonite. So it was so easy for me to go back and believe him once again, trust him once again, like, try it again, all just again and again and again. Like, damn. But yeah, y'all. And plus, I got so used to being with him being alone was so new that I didn't know what to do. Like, he was my comfort zone. And why would I want to be uncomfortable? Even though I know he's gonna treat me like shit. Like, I didn't want to be alone. So I would rather put up with the mess that he was doing than just be alone. Like, that's crazy, right? Looking back, it's like, oh my God, poor me. I look back and I see how far I've become, how much I've grown, how far I've become, and the shit I put up with back then, bitch. Okay, that's all I gotta say. If you understand what I'm saying, then okay. Okay, so everything that I prayed to God for healing when I left the relationship was for better understanding. I had to understand that this is not the person that is for me. No matter how much I want it to be, he is not the person. Stop. Okay? Understand, you've given all these chances. The next one is not going to work. Okay? You've spent 2 years, 4 years, 6 years, even after y'all officially broke up, you still tried to give him a chance as friends. It still didn't work. Understand that he is who he is. He will always treat you like this. Like I said, actions speak way louder than words. It's not what you say, it's what you do. And you keep treating me like shit. So, and I've told him, I said, I don't know what it is about me, but for some reason, you treat me this kind of way, because the girl that he got with after me, he didn't do her like that. Not according to him. I don't know. He probably did do her some kind of way. Maybe he just ain't shit all around. I don't know. But I know he did me wrong. I'm not gonna say the entire relationship was bad, but the bad outweighed the good. So yeah. Also, I had to understand that I deserve better. I don't deserve this mess. I didn't do anything to deserve any of this. I'm worth more than being lied to, than being manipulated, all of that, okay? I had to understand that this is not it. You have to understand, process, realize that even though you want this so bad, get over it. This is not it, okay? There's a billion other people. There's so many other people in the world. Somebody is going to do better to you than what he's doing. Those are the 7 things that I pray for healing when I left this crazy toxic relationship. Okay, so if you go into a similar situation that I have been talking about, please leave me a comment in the comment section, and don't forget to send me your invincible stories. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I am able to help somebody out there in this world. That is all that I'm trying to do, is help the next person get through that breakup. Okay, because I know how it feels. It does not feel good. Okay, thank you for watching. Okay, at the end of the day, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.